Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Stellaris. And last time, what is there to say more than the fact that one of our science ships just died down in the system of Boltrus? Except, it's even worse than I thought, ladies and gentlemen. It's vastly worse than I thought, because, as I did not realise at the time, the science ship that is still alive is in fact the Escalate, and that means that the pirates killed Science McShipface. This shall not stand. So it is time for vengeance. The fleet is returning for some repairs to our main spaceport here, the Infinite Pond, our lovely spaceship here. Our entire empire, the Infinite Pond, in fact. Now, we have got ourselves... What do we have? Do we already have number 2? Yeah, we do. That means we can actually build ourselves a Corvette assembly yard, which is totally a sensible thing for us to do. Let's do that right now. So we've got a Corvette assembly yard in production. Beautiful. How is our... That's busy for the moment. Right, okay. The new coil gun will be ready soon, but we're kind of actually busy with doing some work in Kreskim. Yeah, that's just soaking up all of this stuff for a second, isn't it? You're almost done with that. This is only 7 months out, isn't it? What did we actually get for doing that? We got blue crystal capacitors, 30% regenerative hull tissue. I think that presumably means like that. Like, if I do a particular research project, it will already have been partly done, because we found some, like, relevant stuff? I guess I'm not 100% sure. You know what, you just go and scan this system. This is a system we've been meaning to scan for ages, but we never actually got round to it because it was full of these bloody crystalline entities. We'll scan those later. We have got so much money and so few ships right now, by the way. As soon as we've got that new Corvette wing ready to go, I am building a lot of that. So just a reminder of how our empire looks, by the way. This is kind of our centre here in the system of the brightest quack, which is modelled after Sol. We've got a bunch of systems around us. We haven't really kind of properly expanded into a great many of them yet, in fact. What is that? Data analysis. Yes, I know you've already done that. It's totally fine. We kind of expand in this direction. We set up an outpost at Shutra, mainly because we wanted to kind of get mineral rights over Carenza here, which is worth like 60 a go. Hello, you've got yourself something unusual, do you? What is that? Hang on, go to it. What have you found? Yeah, sure, why not? Scan it while you're passing by. We've got this thing here. You know what? I think we've found enough already. Enough stuff has been located here that I'm going to actually move my construction ship out to Fact. They're just going to jump straight there, and we're going to start construction of a new outpost here to mark this little area of space as also belonging to me. It's enough to, like, you know, secure this whole area of space for me. That's good enough for now. So we have apparently found through scanning the cause of Kreskim 2A's odd metal composition. The moon is a crash site of dozens of massive spaceships. Interesting. So for that we get, when you say dozens of massive spaceships, huge amounts of stuff, ship graveyard modifier to Crispim 2A. So, okay, fine. It's not just worth 2 minerals. It's worth 2 minerals as an ongoing basis. That's nice. Liking this. Yeah, okay, fine. This is definitely the right thing to do. Sending our construction ship to just lock down this whole area of space. Because Kreskim feels like Kreskim is very, very valuable. Actually, Kreskim's already within our space, but that's fine. The construction ship's moving over to Fract right now. I know I've got some new stuff to do here. Right, just pause you for a second. Construction ship. Would you mind, yeah, just making sure we lock down this area. This Fract place is weird, by the way. Apparently, like, are we allowed to, a survey station, research station, observation post? Am I allowed to observation post this? No, this planet has no post-Neolithic primitives. Right, so potentially they might become post-Neolithic later, but they're not advanced enough to have it done yet. Fine. Yeah, go here, secure this place. I don't know if this is a useful use of stuff. I kind of hope it is. So yeah, we're going to now lock down this whole aerospace. Maybe not quite Durastra, I don't know. And in a moment, our new shipyard wing will be complete on our spaceship. Construction. Oh, nice. I like it. Where's the fleet, by the way? Oh, you are actually there. Hang on, where were you? Why didn't I just see you? You're like hanging out like underneath it or something. No ships in orbit, apparently. I'm pretty sure they are. Hello, are you not in orbit around this technically? Do you not detect these guys? Oh, that's really weird. You don't have to go up to them. You literally have to make them go to the planet. Because if they're on the planet, then they are officially in orbit. Then they get recognised and they heal up. Right. Ooh. Hello. So the unidentified empire has declared the United Bilnock League. I don't like the United Bilnock League. They're jerks. They're kind of my enemy too. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that, because that's these arseholes over here who I'm kind of stuck in a bit of a fight with. Like, well, this crappy border area here that no one really cares about. Like, it's a little bit okay, but like, there's nothing special here. I was able to like partly deal with it myself. We're gonna get on with these guys. They're basically religious fundamentalists, and I am in favour of science and enlightenment. So, you know, we don't get on for that reason. The fact that I'm just basically a lot cleverer than they are. So let's just keep that going on. Let that finish as well, in fact, while we're thinking about that. Global storage. Deflectors. Deflectors are probably tough. It says planet fortification, but I swear you can also install these things on your ships. It's kind of odd. Yeah, let's get some deflectors going. That's done in 8 months. 8 months. Beautiful. So, yes, that is... Love how fast we research stuff in the physics world. So, okay, that's now done. Beautiful. Biolab, hydroponics, frontier clinic. I never used that last time I had that. Let's get planetary unification going. Just more and more influence piling in together with propaganda broadcasts is worth having. Plus, in all fairness, we'll probably distract these guys momentarily with a flipping translation project or something. Ah, here we are. So, Betharian refining, deep space outpost, ion thruster. That strikes me as worth doing relatively quickly. Destroyers. Okay, Spaceport 3. Spaceport 3 is taken. You know what, let's get ion thrusters on the way. Destroyers didn't really feel like they were doing the job that well last time. Let's get some ion thrusters so we've just got some upgrades for our ships. Noted, like, there's no point rushing to high technology if we haven't even flipping got, like, basic technology down here. Also, you better belong to me. Do you not belong to me? Just... Are we having our flipping... Hang on, no, back out here. Are we having our boundary kind of pushed back here? That feels like that's what's going on here. Like, these guys used to be, I swear, more in this area than they are now, but... Alright, fine. Right, now, things we can do. Straight away, we can go over to the ship thing, go over to our corvettes, and we can change this out. So we've got the mass drivers, or, which is, yeah, if we've got small mass drivers, and incidentally, can we change the interceptor core to have 3 weapon slots, or 1 small and 1 medium? Coil guns, coil guns, coil guns. Yeah, lovely. So I've changed the cost up to, yeah, from 62, hang on, up to, and also what's the damage? 5.72 a second, damage 6.38 a second, and cost has gone up to 70. So I've definitely made this thing more expensive. That's fine. And I now have fusion reactors. Does that make any difference whatsoever? If I just kind of get rid of these. So now I'm 25 power short. But if I just put a single fusion reactor medium in here... Oh, but you can't. You've got to have small. Fine. So that gets us to 10. And that's put the price up significantly. And it's not actually better. There's no actual differences there. This is purely power generation. It's just cost. So as I've got to do 2, one way or the other... Oh, I need to do more than 2 anyway. Fine. 1 fusion reactor and 1 basic small fission reactor. So to keep the price down, but now I do indeed have sufficient power. Fine. So we're gonna save this thing. Yep, save the design. So we've just done some modest improvements to that ship there. So now we've done that, I can return to the space station, and the fleet can be upgraded. All 3 for 40. So they are going to go and do that. Do they have to go anywhere, or is that just sort of happening by itself? I think that's just happening by itself. Okay, so actually the upgrading does actually take time. Fine. Then after we've done that, we can build a whole bunch of new ones, because these guys are now cheaper than they should be. The base cost is 75, but they're produced faster and cheaper. And you know what? I think we should produce a whole bloody load of these bastards. Let's just get a load of them while we're here. There we are. So we've now got a good bit of military production going on here. And the United Billnock. Yes, I'm sure the United Billnocks are causing all sorts of bloody trouble. They never stop bloody causing trouble. They're bloody annoying to live next to. There we are. The first murder fleet's been fully upgraded, and we can just wait for some more stuff to show up here. You're working on that. Can't believe this. I cannot believe my science vessel was destroyed. This is the worst thing. You're in Kraskim. Are you doing anything right now? Are you still... You are still going through this... Was there nothing here? Have you scanned all these planets and found just absolutely nothing? Did we, like, sacrifice large parts of our fleet to secure this area and there was actually bloody nothing here? Oh, that would be perfect if that was the case. Well, they found a tiny bit of stuff here, but honestly not much. In that case, get on with the special projects. May as well go and scan those. Meanwhile, if we go out to the galaxy map, our new outpost is almost ready to go. And that will be... Oh, yes. There we go. The infinite pond. We caught her expanding there. Beautiful. And now that we have claimed her, I see no reason why we don't just shove a lovely mining base over the top of this thing. Because apparently we can't just bloody kick these bastards out and make this world ours, even though it's literally perfect for us. Never mind. Now, we're also going to have a problem very, very soon with energy. And when I say very, very soon, I mean actually right now, in fact. So let's head back over to Duckburg here and see what we can do about the power situation. Because we might be able to build something down on the surface. Can we just clear this out, by the way, this industrial wasteland or whatever? I might be willing to just, like, get this stuff out of the way. Can we just clear this in 90 seconds? Sprawling slums. I know this is a bit probably unfair, but, yep, you know what? Get rid of it. So we're just, yeah, we're literally just getting rid of that now. Fine. Meanwhile, we're also building up the new fleet, which I quite like. Good. This new fleet that's got an admiral and lots of good stuff in it. Let's just flipping build some more. You know what? It's probably not a bad idea to just have some extra fleets going on here. Yeah, there we are. Just get some more going in. We've got plenty... Oh, I wouldn't say plenty of money. We don't have that much money. We've got, like, some money. But it's coming in really fast, so I don't think we need to worry about it too much. So we've got ourselves a new communication, spacefaring empire, the Lolandra. Alright, the Lolandras. Right, the Lolandras got it. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening on the communication of another empire we're in contact with, presumably our friends over in the Baja. Something. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Good. Now, what exactly are you on about? We're always looking for new trading partners. It's always about the trade, isn't it? Always about the bloody trade. Yeah, peace be with you. Peace be with you. Good luck with, like, stuff. Where are they, then? Do we know where they are on the map? Oh, they're over there. Okay, so they are bordered with these guys. That's fine. We just got some new research. They're beautiful. Ah, planetary fortification. Okay, so that is a new thing that we just got there. Nice. The ion thrusters is still coming. That's going to be a way off. Ah, now this right here is interesting. Red lasers. What's assist research, by the way? Allows the science ship to assist with the research on a colony. No, that's fine. I don't think we need to worry about that. Warp drive 2. Ooh. Travel further while expending less energy. Tempting, but I want red lasers, because right now I've got the thing that tears up shields, and then the red lasers are amazing at taking out hull. So if I've got like one laser and one projection forward, throw things at enemy fast thingy, those two things will sync nicely. So you can have that, and then, ooh, a paradise dome. This is rare technology, apparently. Okay, so what's one of these do then? Habitability plus 5%. Happiness plus 10%. It takes 10 influence to build and 300 minerals and requires 2 energy. Well, I know that it's rare and stuff, but this doesn't feel like something I actually want to do. I'm sorry, it really doesn't. Right, form federation. Allows us to form a federation out of an existing alliance. That feels like that's a long way if we don't even have an alliance right now. A volcano. I think we've got one of those on one of our colonies, but like one. I think we can do without it. Let's go straight into formations. Like, I know this is rare, but it's just like it doesn't actually seem to do very much. Happiness plus 10%. Like, I've never run into any problem with happiness. No, we're building the capacity thing. We're building the naval capacity thing instead. But speaking of which, the gore. Can we now have... deflectors. Beautiful. Right, let's get some basic deflectors onto our ship, and then we'll retrofit them on. So these cost 5 power each, and I can only have the small ones. Actually, again, is it more efficient to do that? They are shield regeneration. Actually, shield regeneration is faster if you go up to medium. If I change this up to being... No, because the only way to get medium is don't have a single weapon slot, so that's definitely not worth it. Fine. So if I put 3 deflectors on my ship, we're power minus 15. Then I put a fusion reactor in. No, we're still shy, but... not quite. Right, jump one more fission reactor. Right. So we do all of that. We're going to have... Yeah, we're actually going to have 50 shields, as well as actually, like, our hull. So we'll actually be able to, like... That's actually a really significant increase, actually. So that's really worth doing. Yeah, okay, fine. Yep, save that design. Overwrite the design. Perfect. Back over here, we've actually got a decent fleet starting to show up. Get rid of all of you guys for a second. Just to make sure that we're using the right design here. Yep, fine. Now, we've got this thing that's got, shields 50. So build a whole bunch of these still. Beautiful. And also, First Fleet, you want to be upgrading, please. Thank you. So now that fleet's now going to upgrade to have shield technology as well. So that is perfect. This is all going to take a bit of money, by the way. In fact, how much money did I just spend doing that? Probably some. 9 will be upgraded for 166. Well, that's fine. We have got plenty of money. I feel like we've got loads of money right now. But maybe not that much money. Where's my construction ship right now? It should probably be doing something. My construction ship can't really do much right now. It actually can't afford to build anything. So that's a bit of a shame, but no worries. We've got some squiddies moving in over here. Science ship. Have we actually scouted out this area yet? No, we haven't. Would you mind going and scouting out over here? I really would like to find like a third colony world that's actually suitable for my duck people. I need nothing like little oceanic world. Aside from goddamn fact that I'm apparently not bloody allowed to have, bastards. Though apparently we're in a massive energy deficit right now. What's causing that? Oh, probably the very, very large number of ships I'm building right now. Got it. Alpha Centauri, could you maybe help out with that? Presumably you've got... Actually, you know what you can do that you've got loads of right now? Alpha Centauri... No, wait, not Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri 1, anyway. New Duckburg, even. Food is currently... We're in a state of famine, kind of. Now we can get rid of all of these. Fine. So what we need to do at this point is... Why are you not growing? Oh, you're probably not growing at all because there's bloody no food whatsoever, which is a bit of an issue. Right, even though that could theoretically produce some stuff, we're going to have this produce some farming instead. So a basic hydroponics farm, can't have a more advanced hydroponics farm, which is a shame. Yeah, produce some more food, nice. And then clear out some... What do we need to clear out? This area is pretty good for producing food on. Yeah, clear this out for 100 and 100. Bloody hell. Well, we need to just open up some space. Do it. Okay, we'll produce some more stuff here. We've got an energy deficit going on. We actually need to solve that. That's actually quite serious. And it's going to get worse because I'm just producing more and more ships that are actually more and more intensive. Oh, what the hell is going on over here? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, we've scienced up over here and found some very, very interesting stuff. Right, we have got all of the energy in the world exists on this system. And this system is... Oh, apparently it falls within our... Does it? Oh, just, because this thing is just inside the area. Good. Well, this is interesting. And we've also got, like... multiple different... So that's tropical, right? And then that's desert, and that's also... And that's arid. Well, that's interesting, because that means whatever technology we unlock for terraforming first, this here might actually work. And I'll also tell you what, construction ship, I'd like you to come and just kind of be around here if you'd be so kind, because I kind of feel like... If we were just to set up an area harvesting this bloody gas giant, which is apparently producing ridiculous amounts of power, that could solve our energy crisis pretty much straight away. Because we've got... That's the thing, we've got all the minerals in the world, but we've got, like, no energy, which is probably a good sign. That means we're actually kind of producing good stuff. This is actually worth doing. So, meanwhile, the science ship... The science ship isn't even bloody done yet. Apparently there might be more in this sector. Bloody hell. This is a good sector. I'm glad we accidentally brought this place into the Empire. Even bloody more. What? Whoa. Right. Okay. This is good. And there's still 2 more to go as well. Oh, good. The ships are upgraded. Beautiful. And this area is almost scanned as well. So the ships being upgraded is a very, very good thing indeed. Because remember those bloody pirates I wanted revenge on? Perfect. I think we can handle that now. So, where do we want you to go next, by the way? I think everything that's either in or very close by to our area. Oh, okay, so the Mang here. Oh, yeah, these guys. What do they think of us, by the way? I feel like we didn't get on with them that well. No, apparently they're, like, more or less okay with us. There's a bit of border friction. Apparently they're our rivals. They are rivals with the... When did they declare rivalry with us? Okay, fine, whatevs. Luckily, we're getting on much better with the Buddha Villar, because, well, one, enlightened pacifist, we're pacifist too. We're just gaining with them. We've got an embassy. So I feel like, actually, we're starting to, like, you know, we can get on quite nicely with these guys. We can totally be friends with them. I think, like, whoever goes to war against the Buddha Villar, or otherwise causes trouble with them, if, in fact, it's the LOL guys... I feel like, actually, we could potentially, even though they are bright materialists, which I quite like, apparently they're our rival. So why did they do that? Why did they declare us, why did they declare rivals? Well, if they've declared rivals against, they've declared rivals against the Billnock. Alright, fine, I'm not going to declare rivalry against them. We're not even, like, bordering them yet, and I have no interest in, like, going into this space between them, and they're unlikely to expand this way, because, basically, they can't. Now, before we do anything else, let's indeed build a mining station around this massive world. In fact, we'll probably build several mining stations in this world. This world feels like a really, really good sort of place to deal with here. Technology researched perfect. That's so, so fast. I love how fast physics just burns through the research. It's great. Now, a disruptor. High-energy bolts that weaken and something, something, something. Is that a type of... I think that looks like a type of... Well, it's... No, hang on. Large disruptor. Hang on a minute. Wait a sec. Hang on. Need to double check what this does. So this is double shield damage, which goes from 6 to 10 up to 11 to 22 versus the small and the medium. And that compares to 3 to 15 or 6 to 31, which also is, well, no, I'm not sure that's really worth doing. I think I'm happier just with, like, the red lasers, and after this next mission we will refit red lasers onto our ship, so they've got, like, a secondary backup good against hull thing available to them. We don't need to worry about that just for now. I tell you what, given our energy problems, I'm going to go for solar panel network. It's going to be done in 9 months. This will probably be done before the fleet even makes it home. And speaking of the fleet is totally ready to go at this point. The fleet can now, yes, if the fleet would not mind moving over to Baltris, we have some bloody pirates to get some revenge against. Get on it, please. I like Plume of Grey, my commander, as well. He really... You feel like he gets places in a hurry. He's... Oh, yeah. Here we go. For once, we've actually got a pretty decent fleet moving out here, and it is moving out at speed as well. We do, however, have a mysterious 150 moving in. Whatever it is, hopefully it's just some random creature. And whatever it is, hopefully we can handle it. Is it going to... Is it going here to hold a banana? Does it want to be in hold a banana? Hello? What have we got here? Is that where it stopped? No, I think we've lost track of it. Whatever it is, hold a banana appears to be safe for now. And the science ship, meanwhile, may as well just kind of keep cracking on, trying to figure out where to logically go next. But in the time being... Ah! Thract. Hello. Thract is... Oh, this is just some squiddies. Just some squiddies in Thract. Don't need to worry about them. Right, let's focus on the important thing here. One, I'm just going to keep an eye on this thing as it arrives, just to make sure it's not about to run into some trouble. And it is... Nope, everything seems fine here, and this seems like a very boring system. I don't think we need to worry about that. Let's just let them scan. Said, no, not there. Instead, over to Balthus, where I would say our fleet is now going to kindly engage with the bloody pirate base. Because bastards is basically my opinion of these guys. Bastards. You killed Science McBoatface. You are going to die now. Military power 119. They've got like 2,500 hull points. Armor 14. I'm sure we can take them out. I'm sure we'll be alright. We've got a massive fleet kind of coming against them. Like, huge difference in the military ranking. I'm sure we can handle this. Alright, guys. Head in there. Get in there. We have to get close to them, by the way. I think they'll presumably have longer range than us. Yeah, it feels like they've got long cannons. Oh, I think we've already started firing. We've already started firing. They are going to go down very quickly. How's our ship doing, by the way? Is anyone taking damage? I don't think anyone's actually taken damage through their shield yet. Okay, so one of you's been fired on, and their shields are down. Fine. And at this point, we're basically just heading around. We're just... Yeah. They are going to be very, very, very dead. And those shields are nice. I mean, like, you take less damage and the shields regenerate, so therefore you don't need to repair quite as much. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Oh dear. What a shame. What a shame you just exploded and we took barely any bloody damage from it. What a bloody shame indeed. Right. Science vessel, you can now... you're over here in Deres. Are you fine? Actually, you're just cracking on over there, aren't you? Figuring out what's going on. You know what we need to do anyway? We need to produce a new science ship, because we're totally shy on a science ship right now. The constructor ship is... Actually, before we... no. Before... I'm just going to say before we do that for everything, because at this point in the game now, all of a sudden, there's a lot of things happening at once. Commence building a new science ship. Only costs 100. Yeah, get on that. Beautiful. We will need to recruit a new person. We've got loads of influence, even though we just built an outpost recently, so that will be absolutely fine. We've got a decent little empire going on here. I'm starting to get pleased with this. Now, the constructor ship, meanwhile, that has now built one thing over here. It can now just kind of keep building them. Keep building more mining ships. I feel like we've got... you know what? Let's just, build a bit more power here. Build just a little bit more power. Actually, hang on. Before we do that... No. Stop. Before we do that, aren't we constructing a solar panel network? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Solar panel network, which will cost 75. Yeah, as we're doing that anyway, construct a ship. Cancel your current... No, don't just do that. Stop. And build a mining station around this world, because this has a lot of stuff in it. What I really like, actually, when there's like loads of them close by to each other, is if they are all close by to each other. Presumably, if pirates came in and attacked this, then they'd have to fight like both of these stations at once, and both of them have like a little bit of military power, so it would actually all like stack up. Now, what did you actually find in Deres? Not very much, to be honest, did you? No, very, very little, in fact. What you can do now, then, is you can actually science ship. If you can just survey Balthus. Have you already surveyed it, or is it already done? Is it already done? Did you already do this? Oh, you've already surveyed it. Well, that's fine. In that case, can you just head over here and do a special project on the debris? Yes, please go and research that. Go to. Meanwhile, the first murder can return home. If I just tell them to return to Duckburg, then they will... Is that right? Yeah, is that fine? Are you going to Duckburg? I think you're going to Duckburg. Hopefully that means they'll enter the orbit around the spaceport, if needs be. They should get back there quickly, because I've got my chap who moves nice and fast here. There we are. They are warping. The fleet is on the move. Very, very nice. Just got some squiddy people here. Don't need to worry about that. Constructor ship is doing something over here. You, my new thing, the QQ Scream. No, we're not going to call you that. Because you are like the replacement for Science McShipface. You shall be Science's Revenge. There we are, Science's Revenge. I like it. And I'd like you to actually start exploring down here. Oh no, you need a leader first. Dear oh dear. Right, let's recruit someone. We've got plenty of influence. Survey speed plus 25%. Totally. Done. Very, very happy with that. Wings of yellow. Go and survey down here. I kind of want to know what's going on in this area. Like, are we about to run into some more people at some point? And we're starting to get into some very slight border conflicts with these guys. Because Plov, I'm assuming, is growing. And as a colony grows, its sphere of influence expands. So therefore, yes, there is the small issue that Plov eventually is going to push its influence into our space. And we're going to have more and more border tension with these guys. But I feel like it's alright. Has someone just sent me an insult, by the way? Diplomatic insult. For a nation that has embraced science and materialism, the infinite pond is remarkably primitive. Is it due to bad luck or are you just stupid? You know what? I think I've decided what we're going to do with these arseholes. I'm going to get the extra influence from declaring rivalry with them. They've declared against me. They clearly hate me. We're completely opposed to each other. Your vapid insinuations will fall on deaf-hearing membranes, the mighty ducks. There we are. 0.9 influence each turn. Done. Screw you. I hate you. You suck. And some research is done already. And we are just cracking through the research now. It's beautiful. Cold fusion reactor. Okay, this could be promising. And a plasma thrower. I like this thing. Armor penetration. Okay, or data backup link, assist research. No. I don't really know what the sensors do. Look for gravitational changes in space. It doesn't actually say what this does. Sensor range, 25. I mean, station mounted and ship mounted. Does that just mean, like, better visibility? But I feel like once you're in a system, you have total visibility anyway. I'm not really sure I get it. Let's see how good these things are, by the way. So, like a medium one of these, I spend 30 to get 40 off it. Alright, fine. How does that compare to my ships at the moment? I spend 10 to get 20 as a medium, or I spend 20 to get 30. So it's kind of like the next logical step up. But I feel like we don't need more power urgently. Not just yet, anyway. So the average damage of a medium plasma thrower is 4.13 a second, but has armor penetration. So I'm guessing that means like the equivalent of like 8 a second against armor? I guess, maybe? Oh yeah, there we are. So medium red lasers, meanwhile, have only 3.3 and have 50% armor penetration. So that plasma thrower is actually a really good thing for armor. Like, that syncs with the coil guns. Like, medium laser might not even be worth bothering with. Like, if I've already got 4.2 a second, if I were to put red lasers up, and therefore, yeah, even if I went medium red lasers, it would only be 3.3 a second with a 50% armor bonus. So that's barely any better. What I should do instead is completely ignore that, and instead, actually, yeah, go for the plasma throwers. Beautiful. And over on society, Colonial centralization. Production targets is nice, but unlocks building planetary capital. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to have it, and I can apparently do it in, like, you know, a couple of years, just over 2 years anyway. So, you know what, let's get on with it. Also, let's keep an eye on the situation, August. Anything actually... No, barely anything has shown up for bloody ages. It's weird. How's Balthus, by the way? Have you guys actually there now? Are you ready to do the special project, research special project? Can you do that? Are you ready to get on with that now, right now? You doing that? Yes, you're doing that. Beautiful. Meanwhile, my other science ship is just about to start pushing into this new area that I suspect there's going to be something around here. This feels like an area where there's going to be some people sooner or later. What have you got for me, science ship? You're doing some... No. Nothing yet. I strongly imagine we're going to run into something here. Alright, the first murderer is now back and presumably is... No. Why are you not... Oh, for goodness sake. Guys, why are you not in a position where you're going to... Oh, we found an anomaly. Failure risk 30% over an Agor 1. Yeah, get on with it, why not? Give it a go. Just, I know you kind of might fail, but give it a go anyway. Guys, head over here. Can you head over to... Oh! Okay. Now they're in a position where they're going to actually heal up. That's fine. I love how they do look like little dolphins. I like how they do look like little dolphins. Can I build a solar panel network? I'd say this strikes me as a good idea. 75 minerals. Let's get a solar panel network going on. We kind of need a bit more energy. Now, while that's happening, one other thing, actually, that I did think about is we had... Didn't we have ion thrusters? Are they not done yet? I thought we had ion thrusters. Oh, no, they're almost done. 3 months remaining until ion thrusters. So in a moment, we might have another upgrade we may or may not wish to go to. Though I think it may not be worth kind of like upgrading all of those guys just for some small thruster increases. And you have indeed managed to succeed doing that. Several species of aquatic animals have been found on a barren and airless surface. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, just get some extra research from that. Beautiful. The construction ship, meanwhile, can just basically keep cracking on building more and more stuff around this planet, because this planet is just a massive source of free energy. Well, not free energy, but bonus 1 energy. Who's insulting us now? Oh, it's the Bill Knox. Of course it is. Well, you know what? 2 can play at that game. Can you tell us more about that silly religion you're so fond of in the United Bill Knock League? We could use a good laugh. Screw you. I hate you. I really, really hate you. Bloody mollusks. I also feel increasingly like, given the size of our empire and the number of systems I control and so forth, I must be getting way more powerful than them. Ah, here we are. We found something. Good. Lambda aliens. My science ship just arrived. Flag them as the Lambda aliens. What have we got here? We have got... Oh, wait, hang on. Is that Ooh... Don't know what that is, but it's interesting, and they've decided to fly away. That's fine. Where are you fleeing to exactly, by the way? You're just fleeing back to Agol. That's alright. Could you please go and also have a look-see over here instead, see if we can find more of them. Though, yeah, let's look over to the sitrep and investigate the Lambda aliens. That's pretty damn important, actually. Let's figure out who these guys are, because as I suspected, there's someone over here. Doesn't feel like it's a big issue yet. And the engineering research is done too. Beautiful. What have we got now then? Powered exoskeletons. I always turn that one down. Nuclear missiles. I've seen that one before. That's what humans had. Like, it's okay. It's mainly good just because of, like, long range, isn't it? But no, I feel like I'm not going down that route. I think we're fine. Well, why not? Minerals plus 5%. This feels like a good time to take powered exoskeletons. There's not really much better going on, to be honest. Let's go for it. So this other sector, Azun, however, is much, much quieter. We're researching those bloody, or at least we will be researching those bloody Lambda guys. Where are you, by the way? You're just here in Balthus. Would you mind heading... yeah, just down and taking out, having a look to see what's going on down in this area. You'll have to go via Rungback, but I kind of want to know what's going on over here. There might be some useful stuff going on. Construction ship is once again done, but look at how many bloody... this is like... this is crazy. Like, that many resources, and I still haven't, like, taken them all. I'm still working on it. This is a crazy, crazy area. Hello? What's going on here? Oh. So, the Lolahandrons, who I thought were bloody tiny, apparently, they're actually quite large. Interesting. Encounter in Bindur. Where are we in Bindur? Where did we just go there? Hang on. Bindur? Is that the system I just asked you to jump down to? Yes. We have got the Mu aliens over in Bindur. I'm guessing you're going to run away from them, aren't you? What are you exactly? This is... ooh, that's just a science vessel. They're clearly just scanning. Are we fine to... are you about to run away, or are you fine to also scan this area? No, it looks like we're fine to continue. There's no hostile fleet here, but that's fine. Let's start off with that, and then we've got to... can we do... I'm guessing we can't do both at once. Can we do... if we do one, does it pause the other? Does it? Finishing in... no, both seem to be going up simultaneously, even though they're both, like, demanding one per day. I don't know, they both seem to be going up simultaneously, whatever. So we'll have the Lambda aliens in a second. Someone's clearly eyeing up this world for themselves too, whoever they are. That is the, I think that's the fungal style of ship. So we've got another group of mushrooms just floating around somewhere. And we've found alien proto-civilization. And let's keep an eye on that. That might well mean this is a habitable world, right? Oh wait, no, I think that was the wrong one. I think it was over here we found something habitable. In Azun. Yeah, Azun... oh, we've got multiple worlds over here. We've got Azun 3, which is Arctic. Azun... no, sorry, that's Azun 3. Azun 2 is also Arctic. Bloody hell. A special project, Ancient Mining Drones. Oh yeah, I asked one of you guys to go and take care of that, didn't I? So what have we got here? Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago, then abandoned but all but the drones themselves. That's quite cool. Establish a listening post. Yeah, sure, why not? It seems like those give you nice little, like, unique bonuses, which is kind of cool. And we're sending this science vessel deeper and deeper into an area that I suspect is going to be in some way occupied.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yep, we have indeed found, well, something in here. That's not a hostile fleet, that's just some random crystalline entities. It's fine. Chill out. What happened to the Lambda aliens, by the way? I feel like we're done with them. What happened to the Lambda aliens? Oh, were they just the mining drones? Was that what they were in the end? Well, may as well keep pouring our minerals into more and more flipping stations in this bloody world over here at the Darasta. There's apparently enough research to be got going on here for one physics, one society, and another physics, another society over bloody here. This system's amazing. Okay, so the Mu aliens we've taken care of. We've got the Kithri Foundation. Let's have a check. Yep, it's more mushrooms. Hello, mushrooms. So, cordial greetings from the Kithri. We've built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by Coordinator MacLeod. May our two nations know nothing but peace. Yes, peace be with you. I feel like I might be able to get on with these mushrooms. Right, where are you? Here we are. This is you, is it? The Kithris. So let's see what we can figure out about them. Collectivist, fanatical pacifists. Okay, this we can work with. And apparently there was something bad in Graken. Lots of bad stuff. Again, I think it was just random wildlife though. Yeah, mining drones. These are just those mining drones that we've done previously. Aha, so because we've studied the mining drones, there's going to be some sort of efficiency for ourselves for mining. So we've got the droning optimization edict. Beautiful, that's convenient. So drone optimization. We could spend 1 influence a month to maintain this, and that gets minerals plus 15%. Ooh, this is good. I like that. In fact, I haven't really looked at these at all, to be honest. So these are edicts which you spend influence every single month, but as you're running a surplus, you could do that if you wanted to. So the basic ones boil down to, yeah, I could have more kind of dissident thought in my area, but I could increase research speed. Or I could, like, give a big boost to one school, but at the cost of the other disciplines. Or I could just go for drone optimization. Drone optimization feels like a good sort of a thing. Like 15, yeah, plus 15%. Let's go for it. Why not? And then that's active or not, so active or not. Yeah, plus 34 a month. Plus 34 a month. And I could just build more power if I need it. We could turn it off if we run short of power. Yeah, fine. Done. I like that. That's a very good thing indeed. And we have unemployed pops. Where are they going to be located then? Ah! I see. We've got a bit of a problem here. Unemployed people. Well, that's fine. Let's go and sort that out now then. Over at Alpha Centauri, our great colony. So here in New Duckburg, again, we do not have enough food to go around, which is a problem. But as it's a planet, it's producing quite a lot of minerals next to like anything else. So colonies, once they get going, can produce a very good amount of minerals, which is excellent. Down on the surface, we need to kind of wipe out some of this. If we could just, yeah, if we could wipe out this kelp here. So let's get rid of that. So now that's just, that's in progress, isn't it? Yep, fine, that's just happening. So that'll just clear out a bit of empty space. You apparently don't have jobs, which means I need to kind of give you something to do. So I will give you, well, I wouldn't mind having, actually, I'll have a farm over here. Like, actually, is there going to be any growth whatsoever? Actually, you know what we need to do? Assign a governor. We need to recruit a brand new governor here. Recruit one, we've got loads of influence right now. So we could have food plus 10%, hydroponics farm build cost down. That's good. Adaptable or environmental engineer. Let's have more food. Yeah, get food up. You. Congratulations, you're recruited. There you go. You're now going to do that. That's fine. So that's going to get the food up quite significantly. Now, if we could just get one more group of people growing here. Screw it. You know what? You can have just a basic farm. And I assume once we get up to 5, we can get ourselves a proper government. And with a proper government, we can have a spaceport. And then New Duckburg will be in much better shape. But we've got something else coming up first here. Hello. What's going on this? Take me to wherever you are. You're over in Rayag. You're way out in the middle of nowhere. You've got a 45% failure rate to this. Sure, flip a coin. Go for it. Let's go and see what it does. We got these people way over here. We still haven't figured out who the bloody hell all these guys are, to be honest. We just don't know. But let's get closer and closer to them. I'm just going to keep sending my kind of science ships out in this direction, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We'll just get close to these. I mean, I like these guys. These guys, I feel like me and these guys could be friends, the kind of the pacifist mushroom lots. I feel like this is fine. And ultimately, I'd like to see the Lahendrians going to war against the Buavilar, because then I will totally side with the Buavilar, form an alliance, and help take them out. Well, they've got a little kind of colony way over here. That's cute. And sadly, we only failed. Never mind, we lost the coin flip. And now we're up to friendly with those guys. Nice, because they are indeed pacifists. They're fanatical pacifists, in fact. Now, we could ultimately become allies with them. We are equivalent power and all sorts of good stuff here. We're up to, yeah, embassy. This is getting somewhere. This is really starting to get some with them. We're getting more and more friendly with them. But as an alliance, we can't do right now. Base is minus 50. Opinion plus 10. Federation builders plus 10. Friendly attitude plus 30. But relative power of empires minus 1. The question now is, what exactly can we do to them precisely? Because I don't know how we get that up any further at this point. Because if the base is minus 50, friendly attitude is plus 30, but like that 102 doesn't matter. Do we just need to get them up to like very friendly? Or if I became more powerful, I bet I need to become just more powerful. Fine. If I became just a little bit more powerful, and thus I was more powerful than them, they'd be totally up for becoming friends with us and doing a proper alliance. I get it. Fine. Speaking of them, however, would they maybe be able to do some sort of thing for us? Like, let me see. Free population migration is not allowed by the Infinite Pond. Interesting. Guarantee the independence, non-aggression pact. Could they be up for sharing information? Now, if I want access to their star charts, they're not totally opposed to that idea. They're not 100% opposed to it. I'll give my star charts in response. And I could also throw in some minerals. Yep, 66 minerals, potentially. 66 minerals, and for them to accept our trade offer, their trade acceptance needs to be at least 1. Well, let's get it up a little bit higher, then let's get it up to 2. There we are, 96 minerals. I'll show you my star chart, then you show me your star chart in response. How does that sound? This seems like a fair deal to us. We accept. There we are, lovely. So now we can get to see their star charts and presumably a whole bunch of new information. Alright, so now there's a whole bunch of stuff we don't need to bother dealing with anymore. Including, there's something over here we've never actually seen in the past. And presumably they've never seen either. So here we are. Ah, so everything they've scanned, I now have access to. Beautiful. So I found a good little system down here for research. Loads of research going, in fact, loads of research going on here too. I wonder if this would be worth trying to... Well, that would be worth trying to take over. Is that you? That's you. Go and survey over here. Just figure out if there's anything over here. Like, I don't know if I'd even want to actually have a... Oh, you've got loads of territories. I've only got flipping 2 planets. They've got 5. How much I've expanded? I haven't found a single bloody planet I can really do anything with yet. It's very annoying. The construction of stuff in this territory just kind of goes on and on and on. The Darasta is just producing a slightly ridiculous amount of just science and everything for us. We're up to plus 16. 16 physics gain a month. That's absolutely insanity. And the director of the Museum of Exobiology, which we set up a while ago, has requested the procurement of several live alien specimens. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure we're keen for this. That feels a bit unfair. I mean, they're special and stuff. You know, they deserve to be on their own planet. Why are we going after them? Never mind. We'll gather these specimens, sure, why not? We'll see what this actually does. How much does that actually take? So, we need to... Oh, blimey. We need to go and get all of these things. The Wily Udlaran. Got it. Maybe we shouldn't bother with that just right now. We are losing energy credits each month, apparently. We've got a bit of an issue going on here. Right, okay. Well, first, let's just continue Operation Build Literally Everything. I know that's going to make the situation even bloody worse, but that's fine. I've got a plan, which is over here in the main area here. I think we've got... Oh, we've already got a solar panel network. I thought we still needed to build one of those. That could be a bit of an issue. Oh dear. Level 3 spaceport. I don't actually have that technology yet, so I can't build that even if I wanted to. Okay, we need some more... We need some more energy now then. Would you possibly be able to help out with that? Alpha Centauri. New Duckburg. You've presumably got some, like, space on your planet, right? Bit? Not much. Okay. We might have a problem here. We need to actually build some more. Right, construction ship. Let's figure out where have we got some... Oh, apparently we've got all the power in the world up here at Ruinum. That place that I just bloody kind of always sneered at because I thought it wasn't that good. Because I thought, yeah, we can just get energy from wherever we want. We don't need energy at Ruinum. That's fine. You know, we've got so many things that we could actually just be building more of at the moment. I think we should maybe just get ourselves a second construction ship. Right, while we're building that, you're over here. Just kind of keep heading on your way. It's fine. Let's have a look, see what we got here. Anything of interest? No, just yet another bloody Arctic world we can't do anything with. Meanwhile, you're way down here, aren't you? We haven't done either of these worlds yet. Nope, keep just scanning. Keep just sending the science vessels around. Sooner or later, we'll actually find a bloody ocean world we can actually settle in. It'll be great. And as for the construction ship, you head over to... Actually, you can just get... Oh, you just can't get over to Ruinum. Head over to Baltris, actually. Yeah, why not? Oh, we've got flipping more enemies in the new system. Hello. Guys in the new system? That's just somewhere right. No, sorry. The new aliens in the Zir system. Sorry, my mistake. Interesting. And are you going to back off from them, or are they new contact? Oh, we've got more flipping people contacting us. Hello. How are you? Are you nice? I'm guessing you're nice. Speak on behalf of these guys. Message for your depraved species. Stay out of our internal conflicts and treat our galactic leader with respect. May well be peace between us. Yeah, peace be with you. Peace be with you, random person. Where was he? Where's he? I don't like him. Is that him over here? These guys. Yeah, that's him. Okay, we're actually a bit close to them. I don't like those guys. Why don't they like me? What have they got wrong? So they're fanatical collectivist and they're xenophobic communists. Right, alright. So over in society, bit of an interesting choice. We could have crew quarters for ship upkeep minus 20%. It's pretty damn good. Or an engineering bay for ship repair speed and repair costs down 25% or up 25% as appropriate. Or just another 10% on the fleet capacity. Let's go for fleet support. I like that. Meanwhile, over in engineering... Ah, here we are. This is really one we do need to go for. Ooh, robots. Unlocks buildable population. Robots. That's interesting. The problem with those guys is, yeah, while you can inhabit a world with robots habitability plus 200%, so you can send them onto relatively low habitability planets, and they are good at, like, mining and whatever, they're not actually good at, like, you know, doing much. They do things very badly. Well, you know what? No, I think we need to go up to the destroyers in the 3rd level. Let's start going towards that. Now, that thing that I just completed for society, a big upgradey thingy McJib-jib. Now, am I right in thinking, potentially, I could upgrade... Ooh, a planetary capital. Planetary capital. This I like. I don't really know what it does. Adjacent effect plus... Okay, so it adds +2 to everything around it, whereas right now it's +1. Okay, so it's probably worth it just for that. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of minerals. Actually, we've got the minerals. It's mainly just about needing enough population. How much population do we even have on this planet? Not even that bad. Okay, now we're about to suppress these guys, which is a bit of a shame. But it doesn't really matter. I'd rather, yeah, let's have a good hydroponics farm. And with our current output, that's going to run out. Oh, we're low on power again. Right, okay. Is anyone around here not doing anything? Not really, no. Yeah, we've got a real problem with the power situation. I was fixing that a minute ago. Hang on, what are you doing? You were supposed to be doing something, I'm sure you were. Would you mind going over here and building a mining station on Baltris 2? Yep, fine. You get on with that. And I've got a new constructor ship, don't I? Yes, you're over here. Would you mind going over to Ruinum and building another one of those, a mining station, right here? There you go, like that. Now you two get on with that, and that will solve the power problem right here. And someone's leveled up. Scientist Wings of Yellow. I like Wings of Yellow, that's a nice name. Okay, my construction ship is heading over here to start work on some actual bloody power infrastructure, which is good, because we're apparently desperately low on power for no well-explained reason. Now, I believe the next big thing we actually have to think about is we've just had some big military technology unlocked. So let's just pause here for a second and have a look-see at our ships. Or not. What happened to plasma throwers? Didn't we just unlock plasma throwers? Oh no, sorry, we're still 4 months out from plasma throwers. Never mind. I'm just kind of used to the people in the physics lab just basically producing stuff in seconds. But yes, that was quite a big project, all things considered. And this science guy who's gone out into the middle of bloody nowhere, yeah, sure, why don't you just go and research something while you're passing it by? He's over in Parsec, which is way over here. He's just desperate. I haven't run into like a single ocean world apart from that one on Fact, which was bloody already occupied by some primitives, which apparently my pacifist species couldn't actually deal with. I also completely forgot to bloody investigate the new aliens, so let's get on that very quickly. Here we are. We actually found something over at Parsec. So the QQ Scream detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit, 1,000 years old. So we're confident that power can be restored to the shipyard. Will be a significant project. Yeah, sure, repair automated shipyard.
Situation log.
Bloody go for it. Yeah, get right on that. That seems really, really cool. Hang on, go here. You go over there for a second, please. And commence research special project if you can. Or rather, do I need to go in here and then say research? So scientist, yep, do it. 180 days, crack on with that. I don't know what this is going to do, but restoring power to an automated shipyard strikes me very, very cool indeed. Like, that could be like a free outpost. If I just get a free outpost over here, that could be actually be kind of bad depending on who else lives in this area, but whatever. Now that there is the plasma throwers. Perfect. New research very quickly. What are we going to do here? Basic combat roles. That's kind of useful, actually. The aggressive or the defensive roles. I quite like that. Warp Drive 2 strikes me as sensible. Get on it, guys. You know you can do it. 27 months. You can produce things so fast. I love you. So a small coil gun, which is currently my most powerful weapon that I was kind of putting on everything, can do 2.2 damage a second and needs a power usage of 5 in order to do so. The plasma thrower is 2.07 a second and has armor penetration. The red laser is 1.62 plus 50% additional, so that's an extra, what, 0.8 or so 2.4 against shields. So, kind of on that basis, I almost feel like I would just kind of like completely change over to like plasma throwers and red lasers. Like, there doesn't feel like there's much point having anything but those. So right now that's 6.38 damage a second. Well, that's just because the red laser, I guess the red laser is very situational. It's a risk to kind of put that out. Whereas the plasma thrower is straight up, actually it's more accurate as well. Like, I don't know if the average damage calculation factors in chance to hit or not. That's the thing, I'm not sure. So I could just put plasma throwers on everything, because then once shields are burnt through, and it kind of feels like shields are the very smallest part of what you're taking on, you've got armor penetration. So effectively you're doing a lot more damage, which is really, really useful. Okay, I'm happy with that design. Then we've got no new business over here. But then over here, we've kind of got chemical thrusters at the moment, chance to evade +10, or chance to evade +20 and more sublight speed if I go over to ion thrusters. All right, that's nice. We'll totally go over to that right away. That leaves me with a power deficit, but if I bring a fusion reactor in here, there we are. Nice. So this ship now should be much better at evading and all sorts, but that's very expensive, mind. That is a little bit on the expensive side, but alright, let's go for it. Save it. And if I wanted to upgrade this, this will cost 211. Make it so, Captain. There you go. So that's going to take quite a while, by the way. The upgrading process is pretty darn slow. But out of that, we are going to get what I think is a vastly superior fleet. And someone new wants to get in touch. The Yenon. Hello, how are you? Oh, you're birds too. We should be friends. So we believe in the right of all sentient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs. We hope you share in this sentiment. Yes, peace be with you to you too. Oh, you're holy. You're holy. Okay, so you're spiritualist and possibly individualist? Individualist and spiritualist? Yeah, peace be with you. Let's see where you are now. Are you... Aha. Wait a second. You are these people down here. And I feel like potentially... Okay, so you two are probably not going to be liking each other. Encountering the brightest quack and some form of alien vessel flagged as something. The John Mac Confederacy until we can learn something about them. Okay. Can you show me what they are? Can you... Are they actually... Like, it does say very often, like, there's something here. But then, like, there's never actually anything here. It's kind of weird. Is there a situation to investigate those guys? No, there's not. There just isn't. That's kind of odd. And in the Iriani system... What are we doing in the Iriani system? Guys, why are you in the Iriani system? Did I tell you to go to the Iriani system? I see. You ran into something on the way past. Fine. We ran into some new aliens over there. Probably... Well, hang on. I'm guessing it's these guys, the Holy Union. We know who they are, don't we? Alright, fine. I thought we kind of knew who they were, but whatever. I tell you what, rather than running away, why don't you go and investigate this over here? Start off that research project while you're passing by. We're also finally getting on top of our small energy crisis, thanks to the fact I've now got 2 construction vessels, which was probably a sensible thing to invest in earlier. To be honest, generally I find like you can really get by for a very long time in the game with just 1 construction vessel. You really don't feel like you need more than that. Aha, we've successfully restored power to that automated shipyard. Facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. So we've become the new owner of something and someone's gained 200 experience. Okay. And then, oh, I think unfortunately those new bloody ships actually immediately caused trouble for us. So we've gained, yeah, some new ships. That's nice. No. Can you just kind of crack on with surveying, please? There you are. Crack on with that. So what the heck are these things? We've gained new ships. And they look old and kind of crappy, actually. What can I learn about them? 350 hull points, 42 military power, armor 11, shield 75. Not actually that bad. Warp capability, evasion 5%. What are your weapons? Oh, we've found another proto-civilization. Beautiful. That's fine. We'll keep an eye on them later. Never mind. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take these new guys, the new ships, as they're called. We'll just merge them into First Murder. There we are. We'll just move them over to there. They'll presumably merge into First Murder straight away. We'll have a strength of about 500 combined. Very, very good. Now, is the upgrading all completed? Oh, the upgrading is complete. That was faster than I was expecting. Alright, we now have a fleet I actually think we can be proud of, which is very, very nice indeed, the fact that we've got these guys going on. This fleet is just making its way home via potentially a slightly stupid route. Oh, we got ourselves a transmission. Hello, what's this? We would like to negotiate a trade with your nation. Oh, these guys are coming up to me. A non-aggression pact. Yeah, I'm totally up for non-aggression between you guys. Why do I get the feeling that they're thinking about war with their very squeezed-in neighbours over here? The flipping... Oh, no, not these guys. These guys over here. The Lolendra. Yeah, I suspect so. And more transmissions coming in. Hello. The galaxies. Yes, we've got an alliance. Yes, I'm totally up for allying with these guys. I agree. We've actually signed an alliance. That's beautiful. And that should hopefully mean the opinion jumps right up. Non-aggression pact, alliance. Beautiful. Now that we've done that and we've got these beautiful allies over here, why do I think they're about to lead me right into a bloody war, by the way? But if it's against, like, these guys who are clearly idiots, or these guys who I don't particularly like either, I wouldn't be so opposed to that idea. But what I will say we do need to do as a result of this is, let's have a quick chat with them. Oh yeah, they're really liking us now. This is beautiful. And apparently we're now part of the Auspicious Concord. I quite like that name. It's a good name. So now I'm allies with them. Can we already... Oh, all of this is already done by the looks of it. Yeah, I've got visibility of your system. Now, how good is your fleet? You've got a fleet of 364 here. That looks like some decent shields, hyperspace capacity, okay ships, not spectacular. Okay, I feel like I'm stronger in that regard. Unless you've got your fleets, like, really far split out. What have you got here? Oh, yeah, you've got your fleets spread a bit, don't you? That's a buildy ship. Yeah, you've got it spread around a little bit, unlike me, where I've got it much more centralised. Well, there we are. We've got our first ally. With our first ally, and increasingly surrounded by enemies, but I feel like we're doing okay. And apparently there's just a load of empires floating around here. Yeah, I potentially need to start thinking about expanding more in this area, to be honest. Who are you? You need to move over here. Find me some more stuff. Find me a flipping oceanic world that I can go into. Please, for the love of God. Where are you, by the way? You're over here somewhere. And as our science ships continue to spread out through the Sejanus expanse, still failing really to find much, to be honest, but we do indeed have our first alliance, and I suspect our first war on the horizon too, because our allies here have enemies either side of them pressing them in, and I strongly suspect, yes, they potentially could lead us into war. More of this soon, ladies and gentlemen, and we shall see where this new alliance takes us. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been the really rather excellent Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've got plans. Dad, this is my plan. International peacekeeping force. I'm here to bring peace. It's a tsunami of monkeys. This is literally a tidal wave of monkeys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be here. Don't be standing here. Okay. Oh, you want more peace? Here, have some more. Have some more.